Have you ever felt the pain of losing somebody or something you deeply cherished just to discover that that thing or that person was the thing of holding you back so you could not become true yourself? Today I am sharing my personal story, splash of pain, and 3 powerful ideas how I did understand of true let it go. I paint about it because painting helps us to express ourselves. Stick with me to the end because this is not only about art, this is about life and understanding how beautiful we are. For years I had my very greatest friend. You would call it the best friend of your life because that was so great how we went through similar situations and similar stuff, and we shared tons of laugh and cry, and we just been happy together. But suddenly life changed and I wanted to go towards the art. I just could not be the old myself anymore, and I completely understand it is a hard situation for me and my friends when we've been friends and suddenly the friendship isn't working. I cannot become the old myself. I want a new thing. I want to give my heart to art. But I feel quite sad for my friend who is missing the old me. So I wanted to show on this painting how I just poured the paint on the canvas, and I was just trying to show how sometimes we just have to just throw the paint there, just don't think about too much and just go with our gut feeling. So first point and the biggest recommendation would be don't feel stuck, just let go. I know it sounds simple, right? And I know it's super duper difficult when you are in the middle of the relationship, career, or even just some old habit, and it's just hard to break them. I completely understand, but trust me, if a friendship no longer serves your growth, if it actively brings you down, it is the kindest thing you could do to yourself or even to the other person is to accept this and move on. And I literally, as you can see, I apply this philosophy to my painting, and I'm just letting go of anything I thought I knew, and I just pouring the paints, and I am just trusting that the paints will come across beautiful as they did on the end. Which leads me to the second point, trust the process. Sometimes things need to fall apart before it becomes even better, more beautiful. As I swiped the paint across the surface, I wasn't trying to force them into the specific shape. I simply loved watching the bubbles form and the cells to pop out because I trust the natural process. So you just have to trust you're doing the correct thing, and you need to trust the correct thing is happening. Which finally leads me into the third point, enjoy the new yourself. When you accept and understand yourself as this new person who let go of the past and trusted that this is the correct thing to do, you can free yourself from all the negative influences from the relationship, and you can shake yourself off from all the negativity which no longer serves you. Look at how beautiful this painting became by just pouring paint and letting it naturally create this fantastic abstract, which showing floating. The water just cleanses the old me, and I can now face the new myself, or perhaps a wind blows away the old trouble and now bringing the new exciting chapter. But to enhance it further, I added extra texture with a paste, and to me this texture represents something incredibly profound. It's like a scars on our soul, the impact on our experience, both good and bad, because without these scars our soul would be flat and perhaps uninteresting. But with these scars, we are actually even more fascinating, more beautiful, more unique us. Just like this picture is really unique. You will not find the second one on the earth. Because this is how I represented my pain and how I resolved it. And I think it did end up beautiful. Don't you think that this is really pretty beautiful painting? Let me know what you think. And let's watch another paintings. Let's watch my another story behind the paintings and perhaps more tips if you enjoyed. Make sure you subscribe if you like it so you do not miss another episode. Have a lovely day. Bye-bye.